Hello everyone, and welcome back. If you're over 70 or even if you're getting close, and you've been told that walking more is the key to staying healthy, this video is for you. I know many of us have heard that walking is one of the best exercises as we age. And it is great, don't get me wrong, but today we're going to talk about something you might not have heard before. Why walking too much after 70 could actually do more harm than good. Now, don't worry, we're not saying stop walking altogether. But there's a growing body of research showing that overdoing it can accelerate aging signs like joint pain, fatigue, muscle loss, and even cognitive decline. So stick with me because I'm also going to share what experts are now recommending instead. Safe, effective alternatives that can keep you strong, mobile, and truly thriving in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. The truth about walking too much after 70. Visual. Cut to hosts sitting comfortably, or gentle B-roll of people walking outdoors. Host. Let's start by talking about why walking has always been recommended. It's low impact, requires no equipment, and can be done almost anywhere. For decades, doctors have told seniors to aim for 3,000 to 5,000 steps a day, sometimes pushing for 10,000. But here's the thing, new studies are showing that for some people over 70, especially those with existing joint issues, osteoporosis, or heart conditions, too much walking may actually stress the body rather than strengthen it. Dr. Karen Simmons, a geriatrician at Boston Medical Center, recently shared her concerns in an interview with Aging Well magazine. She said, "We used to think more was always better, but now we see that repetitive motion without proper muscle support can lead to chronic inflammation, which accelerates aging. That inflammation doesn't just affect your knees or hips. It can impact your entire system, including your brain. So what happens when you walk too much? You might notice increased stiffness, slower recovery time after activity, or even swelling in your feet and ankles. Some seniors report feeling more tired throughout the day, or find that they're losing muscle tone despite being active. This is because long walks without strength training can actually cause your body to break down muscle for energy, something we definitely want to avoid as we age. The science behind aging and overexercise. Visual. Cut to simple on-screen graphics showing muscle fibers, joints, and inflammation. Host. Now, let's dive into the science a bit. As we age, our bodies produce less collagen, which means our joints become stiffer and less cushioned. Combine that with high-mileage walking, especially on hard surfaces, and you've got a recipe for wear and tear. Over time, this can lead to arthritis flare-ups or even micro-injuries in the joints that never fully heal. Another factor is muscle protein synthesis. In your younger years, your body efficiently rebuilds muscle after physical activity. But after 70, that process slows down. So while walking burns calories, it doesn't necessarily build the kind of lean muscle mass that keeps your metabolism strong and your posture upright. In fact, if you're only doing cardio, you may actually be contributing to sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle. And here's another surprising truth: too much aerobic exercise, like long daily walks, can raise cortisol levels. Cortisol is your body's stress hormone. Chronically elevated cortisol is linked to memory issues, poor sleep, and weakened immunity, things we all want to avoid as we age. The best exercises for slowing aging after 70. Visual. B-roll clips showing seniors doing gentle strength training, balance exercises, stretching. Host: the good news? There are specific types of movement that offer all the benefits of walking, but without the risks. These exercises help build muscle, support joints, boost brain health, and even improve sleep. Let's break them down one by one. First up, strength training. Yes, you heard me right. Lifting weights, even light ones, is one of the most powerful things you can do after 70. Now, I know some of you might think weightlifting is only for the young or the very fit, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Strength training helps rebuild lost muscle mass, supports bone density, and improves metabolism. And it doesn't have to be intense. Just 2 to 3 short sessions per week using resistance bands, light dumbbells, or even bodyweight exercises like chair squats or wall push-ups can make a huge difference. Next, balance and flexibility work. As we age, maintaining balance becomes critical, not just for preventing falls, but for keeping your confidence and independence. Simple practices like Tai Chi, yoga modified for seniors, or even daily stretching routines can dramatically reduce your risk of injury and improve posture and coordination. And finally, low-impact cardio. This is where walking still comes into play, but smarter. Shorter, purposeful walks, maybe 20 to 30 minutes a few times a week, are great when paired with strength and balance work. Or try other options like swimming, water aerobics, or stationary cycling. These give you heart health benefits without pounding your joints. Expert recommended routines and safety tips. Visual. On-screen text or host holding a small whiteboard or tablet. Host. Now, let's talk about how to put this into action safely. Experts recommend starting slow and gradually increasing intensity. Here's a simple weekly routine based on guidelines from the American College of Sports Medicine. Monday, light strength training, upper body focus. Wednesday, balance and flexibility. Try a Tai Chi video or seated stretches. Friday, low impact cardio, like a brisk walk or pool time. Sunday, gentle full body strength or restorative stretch session. Remember, consistency matters more than intensity. Even 5 minutes a day can lead to real improvements over time. And always listen to your body. If something hurts, stop and consult a physical therapist or trainer experienced in senior fitness. Also, hydration, proper footwear, and warming up before each session are essential. Never skip a warm-up. It prepares your muscles and reduces injury risk. Nutrition for slowing aging after 70. Visual. B-roll of fresh vegetables, lean proteins, nuts, and seniors preparing healthy meals. Host. As we age, our metabolism slows down, our muscles become less responsive to protein, and our bodies need more nutrients to repair and rebuild. That means what you eat becomes even more powerful than before. Let's start with protein, because this is one of the most critical nutrients for seniors. As we age, we experience something called anabolic resistance, which means our bodies don't use protein as efficiently. To compensate, experts recommend increasing your protein intake, aiming for around 25 to 30 grams per meal. Good sources include eggs, Greek yogurt, fish like salmon or tunaline chicken, or turkey, plant-based options like lentils, tofu, and quinoa. Don't skip protein at breakfast. It sets the tone for muscle maintenance all day long. Next, healthy fats are essential for brain health and reducing inflammation. Think omega-3s from fatty fish, walnuts, flax seeds, and olive oil. And let's not forget fiber. Many seniors struggle with digestion, so loading up on fruits, vegetables, and whole grains helps keep things moving smoothly and supports heart health. Hydration and supplementation tips. Visual. Cut to host holding a water bottle or glass of water. Host. Hydration is another key piece that often gets overlooked. As we get older, our sense of thirst decreases, but our bodies still need plenty of fluids. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, confusion, and even falls. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, and consider hydrating foods like cucumbers, oranges, and soups. Now, when it comes to supplements, here are a few that many doctors recommend for those over 70. Vitamin D3 helps with bone and immune health, especially important if you live in a cloudy climate or aren't outside much. Calcium supports bone density, especially for those who don't consume dairy. Omega-3 fish oil, great for brain and heart health. Collagen peptides. Some studies show they support joint flexibility and skin elasticity. Always consult your doctor before starting any supplement, especially if you're on medication. The power of recovery and rest. Visual. Soft music, clips of seniors stretching, napping, or meditating. Host. Now, let's talk about something many people overlook: recovery. Exercise is only half the equation. Your body actually gets stronger during rest, not during the workout itself. Quality sleep becomes more challenging as we age, but it's vital. Aim for 7 to 9 hours a night and practice good sleep hygiene, like going to bed at the same time, avoiding screens before bed, and keeping your room cool and dark. Also, make sure to take at least one full rest day each week, and don't hesitate to modify workouts if you feel sore or tired. Gentle stretching, foam rolling, or even a warm bath can help your muscles recover and reduce stiffness. Real-life success stories after 70. Visual. Photos or video clips of real seniors exercising, gardening, dancing, or hiking, paired with brief voiceover narration. Host. Let me tell you about Mary, age 74, from Florida. For years, she walked every day, sometimes up to 10,000 steps, but was constantly tired, had stiff knees, and noticed her posture worsening. Then she switched to a balanced routine: strength training twice a week, yoga for flexibility, and shorter walks with hills instead of long, flat routes. Within 6 months, her energy improved, her joint pain decreased, and she even started gardening again without discomfort. Then there's Henry, 81, who used to think lifting weights wasn't for him. But after his doctor encouraged him to try light resistance bands, he began building muscle tone and even regained confidence in climbing stairs. He now says, "I feel like I'm turning back the clock." These aren't rare cases. They're proof that making smarter choices, not just more effort, can truly slow aging and improve quality of life. How to build your own healthy aging plan. Visual. On-screen checklist or host holding a notebook, ticking off items. Host. Now, Let's talk about how you can start creating your own plan today. Here are 5 simple steps. Step 1. Start small. Stay consistent. You don't need to overhaul everything overnight. Choose one new habit, like adding a short strength session or swapping out sugary snacks for fruit, and stick with it for a month. Step 2. Mix movement with mindfulness. Pair physical activity with mental engagement. Try Tai Chi, dance classes, or even gardening. It keeps both body and brain active. Step 3. Eat for energy and longevity. Make sure each meal has protein, fiber, and healthy fats. And remember, hydration counts as part of your nutrition. Step 4. Listen to your body. Rest when needed. Pain is not normal, it's a signal. If something doesn't feel right, check in with a physical therapist or your doctor. Step 5. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use a simple app to track your workouts, meals, sleep, and how you feel each day. You'll be amazed at how small changes add up over time. White heavy checkmark. Thanks for watching our 4-part series. Bell subscribe for more senior wellness tips every week. Speech balloon. Drop your questions or success stories below. We'd love to hear from you.